Welcome to our treehouse at Billy Creek. We have an island and a treehouse and a tent with a hot tub. This is January the 1st of 2024. Welcome in the new year out here in the freezing cold. We're going to give you some updates today, some things we have going on. We've got some siding you can see going up. We've got all the windows installed. We've got some stairs underneath. And today we're going to be working on removing our tent, taking it down. Our bell tent that we use for glamping has been set up for about a year and a half. We're also going to run the skid steer, and we're going to move a bunch of piles of shale. We had 4 loads of shale brought in to move through the woods to make a new campsite for us. It is also, it was below freezing last night. It's pretty darn cold out here today. And we've got siding on the other side. I'll give you a tour of that in just a minute. Okay, I've got something really exciting to share with you. I'm excited about it. I don't know if you will be, but I sure am. So we have Sopit. What we did is some corrugated steel, and that's what we're doing for Sopit. Let me show you. It looks pretty cool. It looks better than I thought it would. I really like this metal siding, this board and batten, weathered gray as they call it. Looks pretty cool. So they still have a whole bunch more to go, but what we're doing is this corrugated tin, and they're cutting it up and putting it up top. They've got to take all the wood from the other side and the scaffolding and move it over here so they can continue on. They were able to get the whole bottom done over here, but he can't do the top until he gets more of that tin cut and put up there. We've got our entry door over here, which will fill that in nicely. This will be awesome. When it's nice and cold, you're in here in the heat, get to look out at the creek. This upstairs view will be great. Can't wait to be here when it is heated and finished up, because right now it's really cold. So something we plan to do today is we're going to take the tent down. We're going to start on that project. So the tent's been up about a year and a half, and we don't really use it that much, and we think it kind of takes away from the look of the treehouse. So we're going to try not to do a big treehouse here and then right next door have that tent facing it. So we've decided that's probably a bad idea. So when the tent comes down, the tent is on a deck that's 20 feet long and 16 feet deep. So we're going to take all the decking off, and instead of 16 by 20, we're going to cut it in half. So it'll still be 20, but it'll be like 8 by 20. It'll just be an overlook deck over the swim hole in the creek, which I think would look really cool. This is the shale we had brought out here. It's going to be our new camp driveway, which will be pretty cool. We're going to use the skid steer and these piles of shale, and we're going to extend this driveway out. So the plan is to back our camper through these trees, which tight squeeze, down here. And this will be our private little camp spot. That's where our camper currently is. There's the new driveway in piles, and the creek and the treehouse. I can see where the shale ends, which I've now done that with the trusty rake, and then burning off all the debris. So we got a lot of dead stuff here. This is going to be our little camp area. Start burning all this dead stuff off. decent start on the shale. Very wet. Very wet, very muddy. This is the final result of day one of spreading shale out. Not too bad. I still need to pack it down. I think we're going to need to build it up more. We're going to back that camper straight ahead here. So, in theory, it'll be parked here. This will be right out front of the side door. We'll have our own little fire pit area and stuff, and probably move that gate in between those trees so we can have our own private little camp area and be separate from the treehouse area. The back side of our camp area, you can see the mountains down this way. Let me zoom in. Now we've got a raggedy camper in the way and some random box truck, but you can see the top of the mountains right there, which is pretty cool. So they've got the back side done. Let's go over here on this makeshift scaffolding. A little scary. So the back side, you can see all the way on the top, the soffit's done. And they've been getting the backside siding up there. Yeah, this stuff is pretty cool. It's got some wood look to it, but it is definitely metal. So this will be really cool when all this scaffolding is gone. These are our stairs. See, the stairs are there. That'll go down to the hot tub deck. If we imagine the scaffolding isn't above our head, we can walk down these stairs. We're going to do away with this, and there'll be a deck right here. Let me walk out there. A little sketchy. So, the deck will be above the concrete here, but you'll be sitting in your hot tub. And this will be your view. Pretty cool. And then if you want to, you can trot on out to the island. Go take a look at the flowing water. It's flowing pretty well today. Check out our little waterfall. And it gives you a whole bunch of water noise. So I'm standing on the island. The island is about 70 feet long, and I believe at its widest this way with 22 feet. So it's very small, but it's an island. And it's our island, and you might be able to come spend some time on our island because we love to share it with people. So on this side of the island, got a good view of our swim hole. One side of the island is Turtle Creek. The other side is our cute little stream we made. The other side is an old beaver dam that has runoff also. So we've decided to take down the tent. We're gonna move it to the other side later. Right now we're gonna take it down, pack it up, put it in storage. On a warm day, we'll finish power washing all the little green mold off of it, or mildew, whatever it is. We're gonna get it taken down and we're gonna start working on this deck. And we're gonna make this really wicked deck here to sit on and look out over the swim hole. So from the deck, sitting here, and your view will be out here of the creek. Yeah, pretty cool, with a treehouse right there. So we thought that plywood would be a good idea under the tent because it's a flat surface and it would feel nice. Well, this is why you don't use plywood under a tent and you use deck board. Because all the rain, all the debris doesn't go anywhere but sit underneath your tent. So, lessons learned. Yes, it does make a smooth surface. No, it does not make a good place for a tent to sit, as it will sit in water, dirt, and debris. So I learned something today about moisture. When I put this shale down, I guess it was too wet underneath or something. So now it's mushy, this whole thing. So I'm gonna try to scrape the top layer off and put it in a pile, let it dry out. Here we go. When I learned all that water was underneath this shale, I took the skid steer and I dug it back up in the really soggy area, made a pile to dry out, and then coincidentally, it rained last night. So now there's definitely a bunch of water standing. So anyway, hopefully this will dry out in the next few weeks and we can spread it back out. This is going to wrap up my video for the week of the treehouse cabin update. We'll be back out here, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. We'll see if we have some good updates then. I'd like to see that hot tub deck finished. That would be cool. And I can't wait to see all the siding done on the front of the cabin. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for sticking with me. You know, I've never asked this in one of my project update videos on my treehouse before, but if you could click like and subscribe, I'm going to keep the video blog on our updates on our cabin and how it's going and everything that we do out here at Billy Creek. So if you'd like to stay updated, go ahead and click subscribe, click that like, smash the like. That would really be great for us and our channel. Thank you very much and enjoy your time in the trees.